Hello everyone, I am Haiyin Che from Institute of Data Science and Knowledge Engineering, School of Computer Science in Beijing Institute of Technology. In this session, we discuss about Unified Data Access Interface. The big data computing system can be summarized into three categories: data storing system, data processing system, data application system. The data storage architecture is the foundation of big data computing. In data storing system, there are four paths to accomplish different tasks, which are data collection, modeling, distributed file system, distributed database, data warehouse, and unified data access interface. We have already learned data collection and modeling, distributed file system, database, and now we look at Unified Data Access Interface. Unified Data Access Interface is on top of data acquisition and modeling, the distributed file system, and database. It provides the data to upper-level data processing system. UDAI, Unified Data Access Interface, is based on a unified data interface to support cross-platform heterogeneous data in a distributed environment. Access to database and data exchange by application is an important issue in distributed computing system. The industry's earliest application program interface to provide database access is ODBC, Open Database Connectivity, and the Structured Query Language cycle is used as the database access language. ODBC is essentially a set of database access APIs, composed of a set of function calls, and the core is cycle statements. An ODBC-based operation on a database does not rely on any database management system. The user directly transmits cycle statements to ODBC. At the same time, ODBC does not rely on any database management system for database operation, and does not directly deal with database management system. All database operations are completed by the corresponding ODBC driver. However, database connection programming interface, such as ODBC and JDBC, can support cycle access by application to the database, but they cannot provide complex functions such as transaction management, concurrent scheduling, buffer management, heterogeneous database conversion, and inherency in a distributed computing environment. This introduces the data access layer. DAL is a layer of software that provides data exchange function on top of the database. Its function is mainly to realize the persistent storage of application data. That is, write data into the database and read the data from the database and pass it to the application to realize data exchange. Especially, it provides support for the basic operation of CRUD, create, retrieve, update, and delete of the database, and also provide transaction management, concurrent processing, heterogeneous data conversion. There are many ways to implement the data access layer. The common ones are data access objects, DAO, data access objects. Implementation based on ORM, object relation mapping, service data object, service middleware. When the system is extended to need to access a cross-platform heterogeneous database, the data type to be accessed may be Unix, Linux, or Windows, which can be forms, mails, XML documents, EJB documents, web service, images, audio, video file, or for other unstructured data. It is difficult for a single DAO or ORM to support such cross-platform heterogeneous database access. And the technology of the big data application layer is also diversified and various standard. The design of the data access layer needs to be compatible with various standard technology and products which introduced the Unified Data Access Interface. The definition of UDAI is Unified Data Access Interface is based on a unified data interface to support cross-platform heterogeneous data in a distributed environment. Unified Data Access Interface UDAI functions include: first, unified data display, storage, and management. Second, separation of access interface and implementation code. The change of the underlying database connection does not affect the unified data access interface. The third function, shielding the difference of data source and the details of database operations, making the application layer focus on data applications. The fourth function provides a unified access interface and a unified query language. UDAI, Unified Data Access Interface, should include the following components. First, Unified Data Access Interface, Unified Query Language. Second, Data Model, Metadata, Service Model. Third, Data Conversion Engine, Data Service Engine, Data Source Manager. The fourth, Data Source Wrapper. All these can help to transform different format data from different data source to unified data service and enable the data processing system to unified retrieve the needed data. Until now, we learned all the four parts of data storage system, which include data acquisition, extraction, transforming, modeling layer, distributed file system, non-relational database, NoSQL, and unified database access interface. All these four parts work together to finish the getting data, cleaning and transforming data, logical and physical storing data, and unifying the data access. In this session, we learned the Unified Data Access Interface. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, feel free to contact me.